What's good, everybody? It's Joe, and I come back at you with another video. So for this video, I wanted to talk about guidance, right? Highlight the importance of guidance and to let you guys know that it's okay to seek guidance. Now, I don't know where it all stemmed from, whether it's pride or ego, but at least from my observation from the people around me and like from what I've seen in my life experience, that people have this strange tendency of wanting to figure things out by themselves, right? My guess is that it is pride and ego, right? That people want to feel that sense of accomplishment and feel as though they did it on their own, so they don't have to like owe anybody, but that they can also toot their own horn and walk around life with their chest out because they're the person, right? That they're the ones that did it. When in actuality, no one ever does it alone. No one ever does it by themselves, right? You hear the saying, "It takes a village," right? Which it's the truth, because people, when they're born, obviously when we're children, it's all a clean slate, right? It's completely a clean slate, and then we learn through our experiences, through the experiences of other people, through our environment, what we learn from other people as far as like information, what they teach us, what we're able to pick up on from our own experience, etc., etc. So you never do it by yourself, and you never do it alone. Somehow, some way, you always end up learning from other people, and that is what helps you propel you forward. But I want to get rid of just that mindset, that pride, that ego of trying to get it done by yourself, when it is okay to seek guidance, right? It is okay to look for a mentor or to seek answers, because 99% of the time, whatever, I don't like to use the word problem, whatever situation you're facing, chances are someone else had already experienced it and can provide valuable insight or even a potential solution to help propel you forward. An example, right? Some people may be in a situation where they are experiencing scarcity as far as like financially, right? There's plenty of people who's written books explaining their process, explaining, understanding wealth and explaining their process of how they went from, the rags to riches story, right? There's there's people who there's people who are struggling with health, right? They want to improve their health, where they someone may see their health deteriorating and they feel they're at a position where they just don't have any answers. There's plenty of books and resources and mentors that exist that can share their story of when they were overweight or in a position where their health was deteriorating or not at the best point, and how they were able to bounce back and arrive at a point of health, right? Like, it's okay to seek guidance. Even the person that I am right now behind the camera doing these videos for you all, I was never this person years ago, right? This is who I developed into as I began investing and developing myself. I was always, a happy, jolly, generally positive and optimistic person. But now it's been amplified because of the people I've learned from and the information that I've received, right? It's impossible for me to go back and live the life and be the person that I used to be, because I know so much that I can't look at the world the same way as I used to back then that I do now, right? So it's okay to seek guidance. It's okay to find mentors, right? A lot of times people will have a square peg and a round hole, and they'll try to force the square peg in the round hole, right? Like, clearly it doesn't fit, but they're still trying to force it because that is what they have. That's what's at their disposal. Even though there's people out there that can give them a round peg or a square hole, and either of those options can help fix their problem. But it just seems like pride and ego gets in the way that prevents people from wanting to seek guidance. People need to realize that the best investment you can make is in yourself, right? That will always be the greatest investment, because you're improving yourself, you're changing your mind and your perspective, and you're growing as a person. And if there's a piece of information that really resonates with you, then chances are it'll be internalized and it'll be part of your new identity, right? New identity up here as far as your mind, and your new identity here as far as your heart and your emotions. There's information that's out there that exists that can change your entire life, right? Can make you, if you feel like you've been heading in the opposite direction or not trending where you want to go, right? There's information that exists out there that can make you do a complete 180 and put yourself right back on track. But there's will be people out there that they're just so fixated in wanting to be the one to figure things out by themselves, right? Quote unquote by themselves, that they may end up spending or quote unquote wasting so much more time in their lives to arrive at a solution that already exists, or never end up arriving at a solution, right? So 99% of the time, the answer that you're looking for, the information that you're seeking already exists. And there's probably someone who's already gone through, experienced it, and succeeded and excelled at or solved whatever quote unquote problem existed. And so it's okay to seek guidance, right? It's okay to find a mentor. It's okay to search for answers. It's okay, whether it's in the form of books, right? Articles, videos. You don't have to do everything by yourself or alone. There's plenty of people out there who's accomplished whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. And if no one out there exists, then I'm sure you can still pick up little nuggets of information that can still help propel you forward in whatever endeavor you're going after. So just moral of the story here, it's okay to seek guidance. It's okay to find someone that you can learn from as a that you can have as a mentor, or just look for someone who's living the life or in the position that you want to be in, and try to study them, see what they're doing that's leading to their success, see what you can pick up as far as like clues. If it's someone that you can't get in contact with, or unable to have as a mentor, right? Success always leaves clues. So there's different things that you can pick up from them that, will essentially help, even if it's like breadcrumbs, right? That will help steer you in the right direction. So don't fall into the trap of your pride and your ego, right? If there's something that's important, if there's a major change that you want to make, something that's worthwhile that you want to accomplish in your life, and you just don't know where to begin, don't know where to get started, nothing, seek guidance. It's you can put your personal pride and ego to the side, because it's okay. It's nothing bad with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's good to invest in yourself, and it's good to become the best version of yourself. So if the answers already exist, if there's already a standard way of doing something that works, that's effective, and there's no need for you to reinvent the wheel, why are you doing that, right? If, like, using a wheel as an example, right? Obviously cars, if we use a car, right? Obviously cars need wheels to drive, right? There's going to be someone that say, you know what? I don't want round wheels. I want square wheels. Probably won't be effective. And why would you want square wheels anyways? Like, what is that doing for you? That's not helping you in any way, shape, or form. If round wheels work perfectly fine and get the job done, and there's no issue with that, then just use the round wheels. Same with everything else in life. If there's already a solution, a proven solution that works, that many, many people have found success and there aren't any issues with it, why don't you just adopt that idea? And that's with all ideas that exist, and the importance of being open-minded, right? Because this ties in with guidance, right? Being open-minded means that if you come across an idea that's better than the idea that you had in mind, why not adopt it, right? If there's no downsides, if there's nothing wrong with it, and it just seems like it's more logical or makes more sense than how you previously used to think or believe, why not adopt it, right? It's all the same. So this is where I'm getting at, as far as just the topic of guidance in general. Put your pride and ego to the side and invest in yourself, because that's the best investment you'll ever make. Don't believe the lies of having to get it done by yourself. It doesn't matter. It's not worth it, right? If you can, be successful a lot faster and get it done still the right way, rather than having spent so much time just trying to figure it out from scratch. You don't have to do everything from scratch. There's plenty of resources available to help you along your journey. So, most important part is for you to do things the right way. And if you can cut the learning curve significantly, right, for the better, you can also do that as well. So, perfectly fine to seek guidance. And if there's ever the opportunity for you to do so, highly recommend you take advantage of that. So, once again, it's Joel, and I'm out. See you guys for the next video.